All right, welcome back, guys. So I am back. I want to continue more of the story, but I also started a conjurer. So anything needs to be repaired. I don't think so. Hey, Gamer Playboy, thank you so much for that alert. I also started a conjurer, but what was this we even be doing? Trial by error, files of deeds of cruelty. Okay, the ties that bind. Okay, so basically, I'm kind of stuck right now. So with this character, I guess I have to come and do some extra stuff in order to get XP. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is here set this. Wait. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my dancer. What's up? How are you? Equip set. Alright. And I want to say yeah, I gotta equip all that. And now I need to create a whole new gear set. Now we delete this one. Okay. I should have created a gear set for the conjurer or the summoner. Doing alright, just got home. Yeah. Nice. Did you work today? Oh, nice. You're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Cryo will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear it too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods. I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Getting money, that's how it is, man. Gotta get that money, man. Getting mine over here. You hit 10k save for a car. Ooh,
sorry to keep you waiting.
Proud of you.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's profit solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back. And none the worse for wear, I see.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
The flying bugs are back.
More
Heaven's Door music is still
complicated
top
how?
tier.
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself.
Yeah, the music is good overall in the game.
There, we found a man whom all assumed dead.
Uh-oh. Well, almost all the music in the game is really good. Yeah, like some of it can be dragging.
But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvas. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead.
Xenos did nothing
This sent
wrong.
Gaius into a
What?
rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
No, that dude is psycho.
What's wrong?
Hey, Chris, what's up? And Chris Tarkov is offline for the rest of the night. I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Just watching you too? Yeah. Nay, death will not come easily to this thing. If you would join me, then by all means. Yeah, the update, yeah. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Come then. Yeah, I think I would give up after this if that didn't kill him. He has a whole shield around him. Wow. Ah, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly there's no place like home. Now his eyes are glowing. Abomination. Whatever he is, she's barely a match for him if we stay here much longer. Emperor Varys, your radiance. Are you all right? Got to kill all of them too. We may have worn out our welcome. They're gonna think they killed him. Your radiance, no. Even the most meddling of sports be spoiled. The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos. He's gonna let them think that he killed him. Oh my gosh. Well, any bright idea? Just one. Right now they're wanted. Your radiance. Hopefully he's still alive. We could tell him that it wasn't. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. What the? Yeah, what an annoying sound. Jeez Louise. I can't with this meow sound. What the? Please get me out of this area. Is this supposed to be an alarm? Okay, that's not the way I'm supposed to go, I guess. This is kind of cool. I like how it gives you a little taste of the different classes. Dragoon's looking kind of enticing. I'm level 90. I have 2 level 90 characters so far. I hope I'm going the right way. There we go. But this isn't my main character. This is like, sometimes the game makes you like play different characters and you get to like try out their skills. Well, someone's been busy. You don't know anything about this franchise? You know you can play the game for free up to level 70 on most classes. It gives you the first 2 expansions for free too. Oh my. The heck? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Am I supposed to kill this thing with only 2 skills? Come, new dog, lend me your strength. Wait, so they said they can summon... They can summon... What? The dragoon's looking kind of enticing. I didn't know we could do all that with the dragoon. Oh, nice booty crack we see back there. They have a hard on making ultimates. They sure do. Like, what the heck? I'm probably about to die. Okay, it gave me more skills, yes. Oh, you have to. That's right. I'm a tank. So that's supposed to be all up under him. So I'm actually kind of liking this. I'm probably going to die. Where the heck are you guys coming from? You thought. You're a melee man? Yeah, I know. I realized that once I started fighting him. You know, I'm so used to being ranged. I like it, actually. Now he's invulnerable. What is this limit break thing? What is that? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Taste my loss.
Yeah. Bam! Your face. You dead? Yeah, I thought I called him a thing. I was like... Melee. I don't know the game like you do, ma'am. Oh. That was fun. I kind of like it. You have two positions, rear and flank. Also, if you ever decide to leave the melee, do not ever be under the boss. Rear and under the flank. Where'd the good dude go? Did he make it out?
Are you all right?
Peer into my past, did you?
Sure did.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experiences you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave. citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit.
I want these gigantic eyeballs for my character.
Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces.
I thought he said Z, but it was Xenos? Yeah.
I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
Yeah, I was wondering as well.
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen, which demanded his
Garlemald reminds me
attention.
of like the Smurfs. I swear there's like a character in there that's named like Garlemald or Gargamel or whatever, but every time I hear Garlemald, I think of the Smurf.
He didn't elaborate, but the
it's
absence
Gargamel.
of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective.
And Chris, I don't know if
He
you
may
like
safely lead into his
stories,
own
but this game
devices.
has a great storyline. Oh, let me know.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
You do like stories? The story is amazing in this one.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the
I
bargain.
don't know how big the game is, but if you do end up installing it, I can give you my link. I forgot what you get if I refer you, if anything. But I do have a character that I'm creating, that I'm leveling up right now, my summoner and my conjurer. So if you want to play, I can play with you on those characters so we can level up together. I can play with you on that character, I mean. It's large, yeah, I figured. I'm always having Chris download stuff.
But with the Archon still slumbering away,
Just trying to
we were
bring people
hoping
into the
you
flock.
might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Yeah, because it's the base game plus the expansion. There's 159 hours of cutscenes in the main character. It's free up until you hit level 70. And what is to give you the first 2 expansions for free. And then if you want to continue it, you'd have to buy the other expansion and pay a monthly sub. But when I tell you that there's so much content, that you're probably going to play it for like a year for free probably before you know, figure out if you like it enough to... You're probably going to play for like a good year before you run out of material and decide if you want to buy the rest of it and pay a sub or not. The trial is free up to 70, and you get Heaven Sword and Stormblood expansion. There's no time limit on the free trial, which is nice. Yeah, you would play it with you? Okay, yeah. Can we help him find the link to the download so you can look into it more? Jay downloaded it. But I don't
Sorry,
know.
but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Yeah, however, you're limited to what you can do on the free trial. Remember the 7 days free trial? Feels bad, man. Jay downloaded it, but I don't think Jay has the patience to grind through the story. He was already complaining about all the reading he had to do.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
7 days free trial? What? How can they even think 7 days is enough time? He's so moody. Makes him attractive.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
You feel like a big portion is voice lined? Yeah. There's a lot you have to read though. You don't know, but it was dumb. I mean, I feel like it's a visual novel.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Some MMOs are like that, 7 days to get a taste of it. Yeah, I know WoW is like up to level 20, and that's it. Cause you hit that like in like 4 hours. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Oh, hopping, huh? Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beckleg can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them if you ask me. The only Final Fantasy plays with tactics on GB Advance and you loved it? Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Rachel, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Ooh. Onward, before the day is done, victory shall be ours. You want to play Baldur's Gate with me? I know, I don't own it. It's expensive. I want to play it too. Maybe it'll go on sale sometime this year. Awesome. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. Is that bland, lanky hair? You should do a sub goal to get Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, think about it. That hue, your soul is. Who are you? Before you, your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. You would do it for Daisy. You should do it for Daisy, yeah. Or a donation. Zodiac. Y'all know I can't read at night. Now, right now, my next grind is to try to upgrade the SSD on this computer. Did you hear it? The mayor's reopening dataless stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even layering on free tallow to help anyone willing to make the move. My birthday's on the 23rd. Free tallows? Ha, we best get packing. Board and lodging? If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. That'd be like the ideal job, to like work somewhere and they also pay for your food and like a roof over your head and get paid. That'd be so amazing. Hope. Who the heck is this? Yes, so for as long as I've yet lived, I'll see that feeble flame rekindle. Wait, I thought you were dead. Man, it's Final Fantasy has same face syndrome. Ugh. It's my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Black and white. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Uh-huh. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I haven't heard that song in years now that I think about it. My, what a pleasant surprise. I never left to have been standing in front of you. If you've come to inquire about the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing the corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. It's black and white, ma'am. I know, I said black and white first. And then that prompted me to say black and yellow. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. It's been far too long, my friend. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. I didn't do the benchmark thing. I wonder if I should do it online or should I do it like offline? Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Aldine, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Ah, yes. I've heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news. Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gilet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan residents to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor, who claims that the de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. I'm starting to get stuffy. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamegan quarters with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. All right, where do we go from here? Oh, this place. I don't care for this place. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. How am I going to look at this one? Oh, brother. Yeah, brother. Here we go. My name is the Queen of Random. Prepare to watch me die. Let's see if it'll just let me do it. Listen, we're gonna perch right here. I didn't realize it was flat. Okay. 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 Get. Okay. We're just going to use it up here. Hey, Bearded. How do I get off of here? Where's Mike? I don't know where Michael is. I have not seen that man. I texted him on Facebook this morning. That's your BFF. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god. I keep doing too much. You haven't seen him today? He got busy with his family. I feel like I could just step off. Like, ugh. I'm gonna try it one more time, then I'm gonna move on. Okay, never mind. She actually went, that's it. And broke the baby's back. Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace, if you will follow me. Are you at work, Bearded? I walk up in there like I have so much motion in the ocean. Like, I just know I have like a big old booty back there, and there's nothing.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
I love foxes too. It's like my spirit animal.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows.
If I haven't bathed in 4 years, we're a person.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
I should have changed the pajamas. Oh,
As
and
you are
Chris, you can
doubtless
customize your
aware,
character the way you want
Sir
her
Estinian
or
and
him
I
to look.
cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
And there's so many different races to pick from, and I think 19 jobs.
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape.
It's like WoW in the sense that they're both MMORPGs, but the difference between this and WoW is that, like, okay, my character, they're, like I said, there are 19 jobs, if I'm not mistaken. I can level up each and every one of those jobs on the one character. Whereas on WoW, you have to create a new character for each job.
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but. And upon further investigation, I found that I was right.
I only ever saying the same thing. One character can have all the jobs available. Yeah, and it's like you get to like be really fond of your character, so not having to create multiple characters is a plus.
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
What?
What, that Allagan monstrosity?
Sounds
Created
like I
to
was gonna go
vanquish
look
primals,
slick with the graphics update.
with which you yourself once thought to conquer
I should do
Eorzea.
the benchmark, but I think it's probably best to do it when I'm not streaming so I can get the full punch. I
The
downloaded
same.
it.
In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing.
You already saw yours, she looks gorgeous.
But you know as well as I how that tale ended.
I should try it.
The
I'm
weapon
gonna try
itself,
it this one.
excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed
It has
ere we
its
could
own
fully
launcher.
unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
I mean, I know you can, I'm almost positive you can get it through Steam or whatever if you were to buy the expansions, but it has its own launcher. Like the link they sent you should let you download it. After this one, I'm going to see if we
But
can run the
unlikely as it
benchmark
sounds,
live.
the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
The flying
Wait, the Seventh
bugs
was all
have
but
hatched.
annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
You can get it through Steam however once you get the
Indeed,
game on Steam. You
few
have to stay on
survived.
Steam. Yeah, I
The
always just,
7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since.
I prefer to support the developer directly if I can support the developer directly and cut Steam out, period. You know, like I wish a lot of games just sold their games independently. But yeah, if a game has its own launcher, I go through there.
Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Oh my. I have it direct from them. You
We
don't
attempted to
use Steam
stop
when
it,
you're on a PC. Okay, yeah.
but it was all we could do to slow its progress.
Yeah, you just download,
So we
you just
resolved
open the
instead
launcher
to
and
bring
log
you
in,
warning.
and then it'll open up the game for you.
And right glad are we that you did. Though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
I'm kind of hungry. I just realized I haven't eaten since 4 o'clock.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon
This thigh
and
gap is
emerged
ridiculous.
victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all.
Oh, and Chris is cross-platform.
Even if it means begging your aid. The fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Okay, let's log out real quick. And then where's that bench? Where did I download it? Downloads. There it is. All right. This. Extract all, run. I don't know, extract all to yes. We're gonna run this benchmark, see what happens. And I want to see my character and the new graphics. And then I will eat sit off of my computer. We're working on like very little space. I think I might go warm up another piece of fried chicken. Never display this again. All right, so Chris, they're bringing out a new expansion in the summertime, and so basically what they're doing is letting us try it out. Not try it, but like create a character just to see what the new graphics look like. Last time you ate anything today was 2:30. Yeah, I'm hungry. What does loop mean? Settings. I'm hungry too, man. And we'll see. We'll see if I actually get up and go get something to eat, or if I'm just gonna suffer through it till the morning. Oh, isn't this like the new... Is this the new race that's letting you create this, And she looks like she belongs in the band Kiss. Female? Okay. I'm gonna stick with my girl. Oh, I see. Did they give her a bigger booty eventually? Nope. No. You have to write them on Twitter. Small clothes. Oh. Oh wait, what? Vina, the jungle, and these are. You already know. Bust size. Oh, face. In color. Yeah, just stay still. Should I make her like Senegalese black? Why is it so darn loud? There's one hairstyle I like, but it's like one braid to the side. Yeah, this is cute. And there she is. Is she gonna be? Well, it doesn't have any of my information. Race specific gear. Oh. Ooh. Got some dingham. That's nice. Oh, this is cute little mini skirt. Oh, that's pretty. Snow Lightning's attire. Wait, is this something that's gonna be new in the game, or is this something I can go find now? This down. You purchased it from the mag section? Oh, really? I like it. This is one of the twins' outfits. I saw the cutest set today. It's called the Yortha Type 51. I want that. Did you do Final Fantasy 16 events? You mean the one where you get the wolf? Yeah, I did that. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I did that actually like 3 weeks ago or something. Then you do start. Then you do start if you want to do the actual benchmark. Oh. Oh, wait a second. I do not like the Windows 11 thing. Okay, I'll find it again. You don't know if it's a VOD, but hope you're doing well. You should sleep, but that's not working out. You should sleep, yeah. No, we're live. Start. Oh, this. Now we're doing the benchmark for the next Final Fantasy expansion, right? You having trouble sleeping? Damn, it's loud. Your body sleeps when it feels like it now? Same. Chop, chop. this is on high. It's looking good. Where the heck are we? You've been lurking though? Still grinding charcoal mostly? I don't know what she's drinking, but apparently it's good. Charcoal is offline right now. There's an update. That looks good. Yeah, we were on Tarkov earlier. Had some pretty fun raids this game. Final Fantasy looks amazing though. Soundtrack, gameplay, top tier. Yes. Which Michael Jackson album gave up the hit single Black or White? Find out when the answer. That was action packed. Extremely high. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, then maybe you'll be brave enough to get on next time and all from all one. Yes. We're always in the Discord. You know, this more than welcome to join us. Save score. Average frame rate is 111. Minimum frame rate is 60. Extremely high. Easily capable of running the game in the highest setting. Loading time Okay. Oh yeah, it was on window too. I should try to run it on. I don't know why it opened up on Windows, but whatever. It'd probably be higher if it was actually on full screen. Physics full. Yeah, 'cause I turn all this stuff off anyway. That wasn't bad, yeah. You only know Ground Zero and Factory. Yeah, I don't know Factory, but I know Ground Zero. But we'll take you through the other ones. Like eventually, like I never really imagined myself knowing the maps. There's still a few I don't know because I don't go on them. It's Shoreline. Shoreline actually I figured out. I figured out Shoreline. Lighthouse, yeah. I'd be totally lost. Completely. Woods I know pretty well. Reserve, yep. Streets still learning. Factory has helped you with PvP. Only reason you run it. The Factory is so campy though. I'm scared of Factory personally. Like everybody knows where to sit already. Like I want to go grab something to eat, but at the same time my chair feels so cozy. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threats of a new ultimate weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows even more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Broken! Riku, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I take it you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and development of the new ultimate weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep the corporeal aether stable. Safe travels. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. I did like, why do they make game music so loud when you first pop into it, you know? And then you gotta adjust it and all that stuff. What do you have? Thank you. You were watching the Starter Guide series for Final Fantasy. Oh, good job. That's actually a great place to start to watch a starter guide. So you can get an idea of, I can send you a video too of what I was watching today. It gives you an idea of like different classes you might want to try. I bet I could do that. Oh, how long have you been standing there in silence? I'm trying to sound like them. Don't they sound like that? They sound like Irish people. A little fairy, yes, but they sound like this. I'm gonna try to read it like them. Oh, well now, it's a pleasant surprise. I have a proposal I'm meaning to ask you. I can't do it without cracking myself up. Keep in mind on free trial, you're limited to what job you can play. Yes. What does she give me? What am I gonna get from this? Nah, girl, go ahead and stop right there. It's too late for me to do the voice acting of the fairies. Your silence is the approval I need. Off you go. You love this game? Bro, did I even tell her I wanted to do it? I love it too. It's a wonderful game. They are so loud for their tiny size. You've come at the most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Well, yeah, we're about to die. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of the situation. What do you mean? Our job's important? Well, the job is when she says job, it means like what you're going to do in the game. Are you going to be a tank? Are you going to be a melee? Are you going to be a healer? You know, do you want to be a tank? Do you want to be? So certain jobs you probably won't be able to do in the free trial. That's what she means.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Like, what kind of like character do you like to play generally? Maybe that'll give us an idea of whether you'll be able to do it. Some of the classes are locked behind expansions, so if you don't own them particularly, you can't play those classes. You played X-Side back in the day. This is my first Final Fantasy. DPS or healer? Oh, there we go.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
I think I have Final Fantasy VII Remake or something. And Final Fantasy X and 15.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I
Healer-wise,
think the
you have
state of
access
the
to only
Empire
3.
as a whole
There are 4
greater
healers
grounds
though,
for
right?
concern.
That's a pretty good number.
With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation. Of that there is no doubt.
Yes, 4 healers.
And
4th
doth
healer was
compound our
introduced
need to
in
return
Andor.
unto the source.
But yeah, you mean you can still choose between them, right? Yeah, you can choose between those 3, yes.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home
Yes.
may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Yeah, they can't give you everything. They want to entice you to buy the game eventually. But they still give you a lot for free.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite,
thank you for the
but
3 months
without its
sub.
regrettable limitations.
Red has
And
been subbed for
after a
3
good
months in
deal
a
of
row.
trial and
Thanks
error,
so much.
we made one.
I appreciate it.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
This is like a jello shot or
However.
something. There's the however, oh gosh. When you choose your initial choice, you pick one class. Then once you level it to a certain level, you can then pick another job in the game you have access to. Oh, we gotta also talk to him about crafting, like all the different things that you can be as far as a crafter. Not just like fighting and stuff, but like creating things. And
However,
then there's fishing in the game, which I love. I love fishing in
Though the
games.
vessel is possessed of the requisite
Let's
qualities to
go,
hold
Red.
mind and memory,
Let's go.
it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's
Oh my
innate
goodness,
gift.
we're gifting subs out here. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Soraya, Red. I appreciate you. My goodness. Oops. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Whoop, whoop. Where's that? Where's that? There we go. Way of the Hunter. I like to read what the AI says. So it says, get ready to dive into the wild with Red, the gaming hunter who's all about real life thrill. They're on the prowl in Way of the Hunter, and it's not just about the game, it's a lifestyle. Whether they're tracking down virtual prey or sharing in real life stories, it's always a wild ride. Sadly, no recent broadcast to watch, but stay tuned for their next epic hunt. You had this game on your laptop and it stopped working, and now you're playing on your Xbox. What? Oh, your laptop stopped working? Oh, that sucks. Don't worry about it, you deserve it. Oh, thank you.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Aurosite or any other crystal.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that it's on Xbox now because I'm trying to get my daughter into it. To see if she wants to play with me. I feel like she'd like it if she actually tried it out.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel.
You know, I had the same issue there was a period where I stopped playing because of that. And the game literally, when I let me log in, I reset my password. I did everything. It just wouldn't let me do it. And then I was like, I give up. And then I didn't touch it for like 3 months. And then I came back and then all of a sudden it's working.
I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
It was like the launcher was not recognizing me.
As well you should be.
You can try to string
The
some hunts
Allegan's body
year.
of etherological
Let's see how it
research
goes.
is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
She looks like a Star Wars character.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes,
Where did you go?
I will see you safely home.
I'm texting my daughter.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
You like hunting? Yeah, I have what is it called? Call of the Wild, I want to say it's called. I'm gonna get around to opening it one day. I have a few fishing games too, because I like fishing in games, but I don't know if I would like a fishing game. You know what I mean?
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
She gave me the secret conditioner recipe, you see.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Do we want rare roast beef? Creamy salmon pasta? King salmon menuire. Or gold. Silver. Even though it's gold. If you ever get on HCOTW, what is HCOTW? Is that Hunter Call of the Wild? Or maybe The Way of the Hunter, which you think is personally better and more realistic? You okay? Yeah, I have it. I think I got that one of them for free through Epic. You know, Epic gives you 2 free games. Well, usually 2 free games every Thursday. You wish Dragoon had wyverns like they did in Final Fantasy? Yeah. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak to Lena? I just tried Dragoon, and I honestly didn't expect to like it that much, but I did. I might have to create a Dragoon. I mean, not create one, but, you know, try it out. Either one, they're both decent hunting games. The Way of the Hunter is harder, more realistic. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. Okay, let's go. A Sin Eater? I had heard that few remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It's only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. You like Dragoon, so it's easier to solo on? Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men will do well to learn from your example. Let's do this. All the classes are pretty easy to solo. You have Call of the Wild on Epic? Okay, yeah, so you probably got it through the same free game. Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. They give you a lot of repeats though. Like sometimes it'll be like, oh, free game, and I already have it. But I'm not complaining. Free is free. You know. You read that they're supposed to add Beastmaster to the expansion? You have missed a lot too. Yeah, because I like it when they bring it back, because then I can grab it. I forgot what game they gave away, and I was so sad that I missed it. I want to say it's the Outer Wild, and then they just gave it away again this week. If you will wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Actually, it was like some $80 game. And I was like, no! I can't remember what it was, though. It has a limited job like Blue Mage, not a full job. You missed a lot too. We should all get on, and I'll help you guys find good stuff. It's a beautiful game, really slow paced, chill, and fun. How about the guns? Are the guns cool? I was at death's door that day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater right before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. Aww. The thought of returning to the field to hold the blade again, it filled me with dread. You wouldn't mind if Queen joined us? You're a Lancer. See, the Lancer job enticed me when I first started playing Final Fantasy, because I was a saber fencer in college. And I was like, maybe I'll try something like that. But I ended up being a bard first. There's no way to honor her or my comrades, so I returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down on this day forward, from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think that the Amorian soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side, but we'll do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. Can you be a necromancer or a druid? So you're leveling Lancer to be a dragoon, or you're a full dragoon? A necromancer or a druid? No different jobs from WoW. Yeah, druid is what I am on WoW. Yeah, I'm a balanced druid. It would seem we're missing one. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Claremelt. It took longer than I anticipated. You brought your Steam Deck tonight? Oh. Which side did you get, the regular one or XL? You're leveling to be a dragoon? You're looking for people to play with? Oh, come join us. Did you join the Discord, Broken? If you type in !Discord, it brings you to my Discord. There will be a royal wedding this weekend. We haven't picked the date though because Michael was supposed to get on today and he did not. First, this is a breakdown of all the jobs available. Bearded, you're gonna love your Steam Deck. It's amazing. I use it like right now. I just use it to do shout outs. He said the 20th, but he didn't pick. We have to go and pick it together. Oh, it's like !Discord. There. Discord. You meant brought it to work? Wait, you brought it to work? You brought your Steam Deck. You know what? I'm special. I thought you meant your stream deck. So you brought you're working and playing right now? I'm tired of reading. Like, reading for me late at night is almost like I'm telling myself a lullaby. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of reading out loud. I can read inwardly. I shall read within and not without. Plus, I read way faster if I just, you know. Okay, he's got his little tan going on. I like it. Chris, I'm excited. I'll be down to try out Call of the Wild one of these days. Broken, how often do you play Final Fantasy? I'm trying to grind it so I can finish the whole game before the new expansion comes out. Because oh my goodness, I am behind. I haven't even gotten to Edgewater. Where am I? And or does it? It doesn't say here which ones you can or can't get on your free trial. Let me know and I'll guide. Alright. You're behind on the post-Endwalker content? Yeah, I'm hoping I can finish it through this month, the next month, and when it's supposed to come out, July? You're gonna start playing 3 days a week or more? Okay. Yeah. That's my goal. July 2nd? Alright. I play Tarkov too and some other games. I try to like do some recording, so.
Did you slay this eater?
There's
Your
a lot of
orders were
voice
to await
acting
the
in
main
this
force before engaging.
part. I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised, and I like it.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Me too, I appreciate it. I am not complaining at all. I love these parts, actually.
Light.
My favorite parts of the game.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
That's right. Bow down to your queen.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I feel like you would think I took inspiration from her to create my character, but I had never seen her before in my life when I created mine.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the flood.
Chris, your girlfriend may like this game too.
Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph.
Oh.
But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
How does it work with, like, if you're not in the United States or not? Chris is in Puerto Rico. So if we wanted to play together, would it still be okay for him to create a character on Aether and Sargatanis? I want to make sure that I give him the right information.
Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias.
Okay. So yeah, Chris, when you get in the game, you want to create a
but that is neither
your
here
character
nor there.
on Aether.
I thank you for
starts with an A. And the server is Sargatanis. As long as they have good internet.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
This area is really pretty. People in EU play
Forgive
on
me.
NA data centers.
There is one
Okay.
more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
You have good NA East Ping? Okay. Same with Japan.
I will not
They
mince
just need to make
words.
sure they pick the data
This
center
matter
and World
concerns
Doing
the
it.
Exarch.
Yeah. Can you help him type it out so that he can save it? Please. I would type it into this folder.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. but I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not
Thank
here
you,
because
sir.
I
I
suspect
appreciate
his
you.
mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned
Look, since I didn't
by
get
the
up
prospect
to go
of
get
his
that
own
chicken,
death
I'm
as
no
he
longer
once
hungry.
was.
It worked.
Indeed, the opposite is true.
Mind over matter. Laziness over going to the kitchen. Yeah, you should be
It is for
fine.
this
Me and your
reason
bro
that
play
I
online
seek
with
your
his PR
advice.
family all the time. Okay.
Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man.
You always checked that you rated with someone who was from Brazil and his ping was horrible to the point where he did not have VPN, you could tell.
I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
Oh, that's good. And often he did not have his
Though it
VPN, so he would
gladdens
end up
me to
killing us
see
a
him
lot.
thus,
We
I
had to
wonder
remove
if I
him
should
being-
not
Aw.
keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor
Hopefully
him
find
to
another
the
team
past.
closer to him. You know?
Remind him of all the pain that came before.
These two need to just get together. Her and the Crystal Exarch.
He. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
South America has always had really bad ping for some reason. You get better multiplayer from EU servers than SA.
What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
South America servers anyway, Leonie.
This research is important, I know.
Yeah, I think maybe
but
for
if
his,
he
the
refuses
games
to
he's talking
consider his
about.
own health,
You're half Puerto
I
Rican?
will have to consider it for him.
You speak Spanish. If it was Baldur's Gate, it would have got crazy already. Oh yeah, I'd probably be like fornicating with somebody with tentacles right now. Trying to figure out where it goes. I remember every single time, I kid you not, every single time when Baldur's Gate was like super duper duper hot, every single time I happened upon a stream that somebody was playing it, they were always at that scene where they were about to sleep with a bear or the octopus dude. I'm like, what in the bestiality is this? So SA players are connecting to either NA or going to other regions. But I still want to play that game. I want that game so badly. I'm hoping it goes on sale soon. Or maybe not soon, but like goes on sale in the remote future so I can buy it. I like the music in this area. Oh, this is cute. Bridesmaids tights. Yeah, you have, and you can understand a little bit, but no, your mom's black and your dad's Puerto Rican and white. Oh, okay. Just a multicultural, multi-ethnic community. I love it. You grew up mostly around your black side of the family? You have siblings, Red? What level am I? I have a level 90 bard and a level 90 dancer now. And the next class job that I'm trying to level up is summoner. 4 sisters and 1 brother. It's a big family. You're second oldest? Okay. I'm the middle child of 3 girls. Oh, happy birthday! Yes, this game has bard. You start off with, I think you start off as archer, and then at level 30, you switch to bard. Yes, my bard is level 90. Nope, no brothers. Well, my mom had a set of triplets, like 1981 or something, but they didn't make it. There were 2 boys there. Yeah. Your Lancer's level 10. Oh, so are you new to the game? Yes, I would have had brothers. I would have been a big sister to 2 little brothers and another sister. But yeah, I have my little baby sister and my older sister. You have a lot of April birthdays. You have 1 little brother. You'll do anything for him? Oh, how old is he? You played 14 before, but the game locked you out. That's right. You told me that because you're got locked out on your laptop. Okay, so you're starting afresh, starting anew. Well, if your Lancer is level 10, you're looking for someone to play with. I'm leveling up my summoner, so we can level up together. Chris is also downloading the game, I think, so we'll have some semi-noobs to level up with. Because for some reason, I thought that my summoner was gonna start at level 60. I don't know what gave me that impression. But I was like, I'll just be at level 60. Nope, I was at level 1. I got to level 7 this afternoon. Now, Summoner is an Arcanist, base class. Yeah, it's a new character, or just the class. Yeah, new class. I'm not doing a new character. Everything I'm gonna do is gonna be on her. Your little brother, he's 23, but he's 6'2". You're the little big brother. Just meaner. Like in my family, they call me small sister because up until like college, I was always ultra skinny, but I'm also the tallest. So it's kind of ironic that I'm called small sister because I am, I think, 3 inches taller than my older sister, and I'm like 1.5 inches taller than my baby sister. But I'm small sister. And she's big sister, and the baby's just called by her name. Yeah, I'm just doing the class. I'm not about to have a whole new character. Oh no, this is my girl. And my son is almost You play the cat tune of the Mikote? When I saw the Vieira, I was like, that's definitely me. I like their stature. I like how tall you can make them. And it's like how tall and lean they are. I always do this right here. I think I went the wrong way. Oh, never mind. There it is. So yeah, this guy has a... what is he doing? You have a male, but your character's your male. But you know what? That's like... The game is visually amazing. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. Once you see the next expansion, they're really... You watched it. I think you just watched the benchmark. It looks amazing. I think a lot of guys prefer playing with the female character. I mean, I don't blame you. Like, my take on it is that I want to play a character I don't mind looking at for like thousands of hours. You get what I mean? Yeah, it's very common. That's fine. A lot of the males play female. It's pretty common. Yeah, no like judgment at all. Like, I totally get it. Yeah, the game definitely puts a lot of love into the design and the artwork. Trust me, no one's gonna judge it. I'm about to play Call Stellar Blade. I always thought being a librarian would have been an amazing job until I found out how much they get paid, and I was like, oh, heck no. They definitely should be getting paid way more. Like, that's the dream life, to sit there and read books all day. They get paid like, yeah, they don't get paid enough. That was my favorite place to be growing up. If you're looking for me, I'm in a library. Yep. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, that works. That makes sense. Okay. I love I just, like, I can close my eyes right now and just smell the library. I love the smell of the library. You too? Hey, Marie. Except elementary school, you're outside. Yeah, elementary school, I was outside a lot. You got a book from your cousin who works in the library today? It was a wild game recipe book? Oh. Speaking of wild game, I watched this, I think it's like Extreme Cheapskate show. And it shows this dude in England and he drives around looking for roadkill. He takes it home. And he has like a deep freezer in his garage full of like roadkill that he found in various places. And it's absolutely disgusting because he'll find like roadkill that's like half moldy, like gross, flies all over. He's like, oh, this part right here is still good. Jeffrey Dahmer. So what they did was he has like some friends. And so the premise of the show was, would you feel comfortable serving what you eat to your friends? And he's like, hell, yes. So he invited all these friends and he cooked them roadkill, but they didn't tell the friends that that's what they were eating until after they had eaten some. I would be so upset. Like the way that friendship would be over. Like, no, you're not feeding me some half-rotten raccoon right now. And then there's another lady. She doesn't buy food. She lives in New York and she lives in this tiny apartment. And she goes and like dumpster dives every night at restaurants for food. And we're talking somebody who makes like $100,000 a year at her job. But I just remember, I watched that show like maybe 10 years ago. I just remember that line. It says, oh, it's not too far gone. I'm like, are you, what? And he picks up this like carcass, just has maggots falling out of it. The way that would have been the origin of my villain arc. Exactly. Like, I get saving money, okay? This is your criminal trial. Oh, there's the other guy that he's so cheap that he takes his wife to if he takes his wife to the dinner in a movie, he won't buy himself food. He'll buy her food. But then he will wait for he'll watch all the tables around him. And let's say when you get up and you didn't finish your food, you left your half-eaten meal. He'll go get that food, scrape it into like a styrofoam container and eat that. He's eating food that other people ate. People that he doesn't even know. He takes her to the movies. He doesn't buy 2 movie tickets. And he doesn't buy popcorn or soda. He goes and digs out the popcorn container and the soda cup out of the garbage. And then he goes and gets it refilled. Because most movie theaters will give you a free refill of the popcorn and soda. So that's what he does. And I'm like, no. You saw that? If it's not just a carcass, there's still meat in it. Ew. You saw that one? You've seen that one? I don't know. I mean, I understand saving money. But if I'm eating out of the garbage because you don't want to spend $1, I don't know if that relationship can continue. You back to that? A lot of evidence we use. I don't think a relationship. I'm all about saving money, and I'm all about being frugal. Yes, that's the name of the show, right? Extreme Cheapskate. Not even leftovers. No, he was eating garbage, and he was eating people's food that they left on their plate at a restaurant. Like, you don't know if that person spit out a bite, like, oh, what is this? You're sitting there eating their backwash. Oh, that's actually turning my stomach thinking about it. It's so gross. I like her glasses. But going back to feeding people roadkill and not telling them what they're eating, I think that's such a violation. Like, I call myself a trisexual. I'll try anything once, but I'm not eating roadkill that's half rotten. I'm not eating meals from restaurants thrown in dumpsters. gotta draw the line somewhere. And people think you're crazy for trying squirrel. I mean, I bet you the squirrel is fresh. Oh, wait, am I here already? Huh? Yeah, I'm confused. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's fresh squirrel. Like, I feel like if you served me squirrel and told me it was squirrel, I feel like maybe I'd actually be inclined to take a little nibble. Okay, I've had alligator, I've had bear, I've had boar. I've had, you know, wild African snail. You'd rather have fresh meat than eat garbage, right? I'd rather starve than eat garbage. I will go panhandle before I eat garbage.
Let us begin, shall we?
I will stand on the corner and do dances with a cardboard sign.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Yogi became picnic. Wild African snail is wild. You would try. It is. Oh my God, Red! It is so delicious. Like, oh, so crunchy. Oh my God. And they're humongous.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
It was bear jerky. I'm not saying I'll ever have it again, but I tried it, you know. Your mother's husband is from Ghana? Oh, nice. Does he ever prepare any Ghanaian food? A lot of our dishes are similar. But they be having recipe wars, like the jollof rice. Like Nigerians will be like, oh, Nigerian jollof rice is better than Ghanaian jollof rice and vice versa. It's always funny to watch. I'm like, look, I'll eat anything. I don't care where it came from. How long have they been married? You pretended you didn't like it, but late at night, when everyone was asleep, you destroyed that pot. Wait, do you guys not like him? Because why are you guys pretending not to like it? Let me tell you, like, jollof rice that has been left in the pot to cool off, you know, so delicious. You just take the spoon and like just shovel it in your mouth.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
That's me when somebody that like got on my nerves that day cooks. I have to pretend like I don't like it. Yeah. And then let them go to sleep. And it's on. You're skeptical because you're the oldest kid. You know how older kids are with the step parents. Yeah.
And they managed it too, in the end.
They recently get married?
Us, and we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
I'm laughing at you guys. Destroyed the pot. No, this was years ago. They're still married. You love that man. He's a good man. That's good.
impossible.
That's what I said. I thought he was dead. You can see him too? That's right. Thank you. I'm so confused.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
His face says it all. Look how scared he looks.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
Who names their child Ardbert? Ardbert, dinner time.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
It's not a bad name. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's not like something you would name your pet slug.
That it should be the warrior of darkness
What a
who brought
bully.
the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Yeah.
People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
This dude is so wishy-washy.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Right.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world.
What?
And the day will come when she must return to her home.
Why is he out here telling everybody my business? It is a whole movie.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must
I stream
rise.
daily.
You who must become the new warriors of light. What? Us? Warriors of light?
Yeah. Let's try to get at
None
least
of
a
us
few
were
hours
born
in.
heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it
I mean,
through.
I like what he's saying. I mean, in theory, it sounds great. But we could have had a talk about this before he came out here and just exposed me. So now he gets to eat roadkill that I found half diseased.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not
I'm not
inclined
gonna
to
tell him.
recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words
He's just
hold
another
truth
politician.
and resonate with the
Doesn't he
citizenry
sound,
besides.
you know,
For us to voice
sus?
our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Ardbert. It is a whole movie.
So, that is a warrior
If
of
it's
light
too good
of
to
the
be true, it
first.
probably is. Exactly. All of us become warriors of light? You're sure, buddy. Sure,
I've not had the pleasure
Ardbert.
of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
But how was he resurrected? And like, it looks like him, it sounds like it, but it isn't him. Yeah, I don't think it's him. Something's up because he died. He literally sacrificed. I can't tell you this. I can't ruin it for you because I know Chris might play and stuff. But, or at least we thought he was dead. I guess I already ruined it. I talk too much. I'm gonna pick this.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee.
Yeah.
I see no reason to question thy judgment.
He saved her life.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yep. So who the heck is that imposter? And plus the way he was looking at me
Yet that
was
which
kind of evil.
standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That he is an Ascian.
Ooh.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In
I'm
what
about to
one
turn
may
it in,
term
guys.
their natural state,
Got a
none
few
save
hours of
those
rest.
gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence
Yeah,
did
I've
go
been up since
unmarked by
7
all
o'clock.
save
Actually, I've been up since
Nymphilia
6,
and
but
the Warrior of
I
Light.
read a little bit in bed and then got up. It's been a long day.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure.
Later, Red. Yeah, I gotta wait for this, like, the scene to be done so that I can, the game can
'Twas
save. I
only
don't have
at
to
a
do it
later
again.
juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels.
Oops.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen
You sent
from
me a whisper?
Ascian
Okay.
influence. Or mayhap other forces are at
I'll
work.
check it after I'm
We
offline.
cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
You better go to sleep. You work tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. You work today? Oh, no. All right, Red, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Thank you for the gifted subs and for your 3-month continued sub. And get some rest. Don't be a stranger.
To hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Let us know if you want us to carry you, quote unquote, on Escape from Tarkov.
The balance between light and dark.
You should sleep too. See, everybody needs to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm about to be done. I'm waiting for them to wrap this up so that I don't have to do it again.
When he made overtures towards me, however,
I'm enjoying it, but I'm
I was
so
afforded a
tired.
glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once
Sometimes
more
I
to
am,
some
sometimes
as yet
I'm.
unknown
It depends on
end.
like if I can get a nap,
Though naught
a
is certain,
little
should
nap
my
between
suspicions prove true,
like
we shall have need of
5:30
all our
and 8.
wits if we
Then
are
I
to
can stay up
uncover
for most of the
and
night.
thereafter thwart his
But I didn't do
plot.
that today.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the
I've
people.
always been a night owl, though.
And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's
When I was a little
reputation once
girl,
more.
I wasn't
Nor
allowed to
yours,
leave my
by
lights on to read, but I love to read. So my window faced the street light, and also the moon would also shine in my room certain times of the year. And so I would stay up all night. If I started reading a book and it was good, I would not sleep. I would stay up all night reading by the light of that street light or the moon.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how
It's just
best to
a
mitigate his influence.
somewhat bad habit I've cultivated since I was a kid.
His performance appears to have concluded.
You're trying to wait
What
till
now?
this video finishes
Go back
rendering?
out and follow him?
Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Here we go. Yay, we can go to sleep now. Whew. Oh, this looks delicious. Wow, that was a very long cutscene. Very long. I'd say that was like an hour. We literally watched a movie. But yes, folks, thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with me. I always appreciate your company. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta do a workout in the morning, pack some orders, and I'll be on here grinding out this Final Fantasy for sure. But I'll talk to you later. Later.